everyone. Welcome to Basic Binges, part of the Nom Talk Network. On this show, we review popular shows that are now out or have been around for a while eating and drinking our favorite binge-worthy snacks and drinks. And I am super excited. As you can see, Sabina is not here, unfortunately, and I hope that she feels better. But this is me, producer Stephanie. Sorry, very nervous. And I made a boo-boo earlier and forgot to hit stream. So, this is how my life is. And it was, I'm eating tacos and drinking Sprite. Sweet. I'm so sorry, guys. And let's go ahead and start introducing our guests for the evening. We have Mr. Michael. Hi again.
Hello again. I'm back. Glad to be here to talk about Emily in Paris. And yeah, I did not expect to go into this rabbit hole as deep as it goes. So.
And may I ask what you're eating and drinking again?
Okay, so it's not very Emily of me. I ate a pain au chocolat earlier. I forgot about the show. I had it actually saved up, and I didn't take a picture of it. So yeah, not very Emily of me.
The photos or it didn't exist. I'm kidding. And we also have Celeste. And if you recognize Celeste, it's because she's been on the show a couple of times. Fans Cooking Fiction, Basic Brunches. Nom Talk Lot. Yeah, she's a vet, and we're so happy to have you back.
Thank you so much for having me. Hi, I'm Celeste. And today I have an assortment of treats that I brought. So I will be slowly revealing them as we go. But in a true Emily fashion, because it was featured on the show, I am going to start with our pain au chocolat. I got these at a little bakery in Los Angeles called Artelis Patissier, and it is a fine modern French patissier. And they have the most beautiful pastries. Now, this one got a little bit beat up. However,
to be fair,
and we're totally not to blame, by the way. It is definitely not because of this panel right here. But still, despite that.
It looks lovely, though. Come on.
Beautiful. Look at all those layers. And we know with a good croissant, we're looking for lots of buttery layers. So we have all our layers here. And of course, let's see if it's got some ASMR still. Let's find out.
Celeste.
Oh, it's still nice. It's still nice. Oh, okay. That's good.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
nice.
I'm like, it's so large that I don't really know how it's like the size of my head.
It's almost the size of it's where like your eyebrows and your mouth are. Like that's the size of it. Just the face. How's it? Yes.
That's very nice. This is my first time having the pain au chocolat.
Pain au chocolat.
I got it specifically for today because it's not something I usually order. But this is very delicious, especially if you like chocolate. Oh, perhaps I shall also show you perhaps that there is like chocolate inside.
Yes.
Oh, look at that inside.
And I'm drinking water because I'm responsible.
Oh. Brava. Well, I mean, to be fair, my water is in like this carton thing,
The cutest thing ever in a completely non-sponsored way, which sounds sarcastic, but it's not.
There's
Where
no brand. I'm not saying where. No.
No. Text me.
It starts
not until they pay up.
Oh no, I can't even say letters right. Oh my god. Yeah. It starts with an H and ends with the C. I almost said the next letter, but then I was like, no, that's not right. That's not right.
I'm just gonna text you about it.
Hey, yeah. All right, let's check in with the viewers. Duct tape and dreams. It's a treasure and you know it. Okay, We'll take it. I wonder if it's about the pain au chocolat, chocolat, chocolate. Hmm. Let's go ahead and start talking about. Okay, so as we've already mentioned a few times, we are going over Emily in Paris seasons 1 and 2. So we are jam packed for a solid 45 minutes plus of fun. Let's talk about this. The fashion, the food, the drama, the food, the drinks, the food, the
My
drama.
God, the drama. My God.
Do we want to start with season 1 and then move on to season 2, or let's just throw it all on the table?
Maybe chronological is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm that kind of a guy too, chronologically.
Yeah, I feel like otherwise we're gonna
Chaos
miss stuff.
does not work for me.
That's fair. I was like, chaos is my best friend. Anyways, let's go ahead and start with season 1. um let's start with you, Mike. Tell us a little bit about things that you noticed in the show, how you felt about it. Like, just give it to us.
I'm gonna try to be at least very brief because it's all a blur. So I'm gonna pick up on what you guys actually say, because as we did in the pre-talk, I was like, oh my gosh, that part and that part and that part. So, but from what I remembered, there is a lot of drama. Um, a lot of steamy stuff is going on, but there's also a lot of food. Um, my particular favorite character, though, I'll just start off with that, is probably when Emily meets Mindy, because it's like, oh my gosh, Mindy's pretty good hype girl, but I also hope that there's more to her than just being the hype girl.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's that whole love triangle thing, because what's a Darren Star show without a love triangle thing going on? And the food, oh my gosh, the food, it just looks all so good, and it makes me want to go to Paris, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you really just laid out what season 1 had to offer. It introduced us to France. It introduced us to Paris specifically. It introduced us to what I feel like what Americans interpret French people to interpret Americans as.
That's that's a
A
good
little
point, because
bit,
yeah, I
a little
forgot
bit
the
of a
dynamic.
caricature.
Yeah.
I feel like it's supposed to highlight the culture shock that can go along with it. Like, a lot of the most memorable moments, I think, come from like her not having the proper, like, thinking of a steamy moment, her not having the proper plugs for certain things she was trying to use, and blowing out the fuse for the entire apartment. Her FaceTiming her mom and she's like, oh my God, Emily, there's a man exposing himself behind you. And she's like, oh, nope, that's a urinal, because they just like pee in the streets in Paris.
Oh,
And yes,
yeah,
that is
fish
a
out of
real
water.
thing, because everyone I've met who's been to Paris is like, beautiful city, smells like pee. Especially in the summer.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds like Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
Yeah, actually,
Yep.
we'd be fine. The differences towards the attitudes with sex, like in office, like romances, and how that's frowned upon in her work culture, and how she has the very capitalist mindset of you have to be there 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you're not there early, you're late. And they're like, why are you here? And work doesn't start till 10. And
Yeah.
also stop working on the weekends. And also, you don't talk about work at parties, girl, chill. So I think this first season, and to some degree the second one, but not as much, the first season really was almost about that culture shock that she was going through.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
like, as you watch the series go on, you do kind of see like her general character arc begin to shift, and she starts to become a lot more Parisian, like kind of starting with like her boyfriend splitting up with her, and she starts to kind of devolve as a person. She's going through some stuff, as I had to explain to my mom, because my mom's like, my goodness. And I was like, Mom, she's just going through a hoe phase. Just broke up with her boyfriend. She's going through a hoe phase.
Yeah.
But like I feel like as you watch, like you see her like start to change how she is as a person and like changing to kind of this blend of like American and European.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. Um, the first season, I was just like, well, okay. Michael mentioned this before, but the way she dressed, the way she acted, the like not even realizing that you need a different outlet. Like who in 2020 and beyond doesn't think about like Googling a country before they go to the country?
Yes.
Actually, especially for someone who seems to love lists. Like I feel like she's someone who loves lists. Like she clearly is the sort of person who would research beforehand,
Yeah,
probably. So it's a
She
little
seems like a
surprising.
BuzzFeed girl, you know?
100.
Oh, dude, she's totally a BuzzFeed
What
girl.
if it was like a little, because I feel like some
And
of
she's
these
just an
Netflix
oversight.
shows are just like, they hint at things like that.
If she took a quiz, it's like, don't go to Paris yet. Basically, that's her result.
Yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, like that, it drove me nuts about that. But as soon as she pulled out the like I wouldn't eat it, but when she like started taking selfies with all the food, like she grabbed the baguette and was like, "God damn, this is amazing." They are amazing. You think the ones out here in like Gelson's or whatever has really good baguettes? No, bro. You do not know what a baguette is until you are in France, sirs. And I digress. And then she moves on to like desserts and things. And I'm sorry, all I can talk about right now is food. But Michael, when you mentioned Mindy, 100%, I feel like she was the soft bridge between American culture and French culture. And Duct Tape and Dreams even commented, Mindy, best character, fight me. And I will not fight you, sir. I will stand right next to you and
No.
agree. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we're all on the same page there.
Emily
Actually,
and
no, I will fight, but like later. You'll find out where I fight. You know where I fight.
oh, okay,
He needs
okay.
I
to be
just don't
more
want to
than a
like
petro.
sidetrack again because
I know.
No, that's fair. But those, yeah, the drama was a big thing. Like when you mentioned how different the culture is on so many different scales of like romance and work and life. Like it was so complete. It was very different because I found like when Antoine and Sylvie were hinted and like obviously everybody knew that they were a secret affair, but Emily's like, oh my god, she's having an affair, what, like what, like
I can imagine her thinking that.
just like,
That's in her head.
oh my god,
the panic.
just sheer panic. Like I don't know, like her morale started like conflicting with her and everybody's like, it's normal, like it's this whole conversation and I'm still waiting for that validation of the conversation. No, I think it already happened, where like in the second season, but where the wife is like, no, I kind of knew, but I don't care.
Oh, in the first season,
It was the
hi
first season then.
Cubo. In the first season, the wife goes to Emily and says, "Oh, I approve of you so much more than her." And Emily's like,
Yes.
excuse me." So yeah. She definitely was aware. Oh, in the second season, actually, because I just watched this one. In the second season, she explains to a character that she's was aware. She just like it was like a don't ask, don't tell situation. She just didn't ask about it.
Mm-hmm.
Cute ball, it's fine if you're late. We're just happy you're here. We hope you're doing well.
What up, Q? Whoop whoop whoop. But yeah, since we are on the topic of characters in the first season, let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. In the first season, who was your immediate favorite and who felt like you had like they had to grow on you? Because from
So
like, oh, Michael,
no,
please,
no, no,
yes,
go.
no, you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
was
my
yeah.
immediate favorite was Mindy, and the one that had to grow on me was Emily. So it's like that's kind of like a weird 180 sort of thing because the star is Emily, but she's the one that has to grow on me sort of thing. And I like Mindy's, bubbly and on a kind of optimistic personality. So
Mm.
yeah, that's what's drew me to her.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, I
Celeste?
have to say, you're not alone. um, I think I'm still waiting for Emily to grow on me, if I'm being perfectly honest. She has moments where I'm like, okay, you're like a little endearing, I guess, but like in general, I'm like, don't like you. Um, the character that I think grew on me that I was really surprised about. Are we focusing only on the first season?
Yes.
Uh, Possibly Luke. Like I say possibly because I was just like that's
Oh,
on the
Okay.
spot. Only because I actually love him now. I think he's a wonderful weirdo. But like I kind of wasn't like cool with at the beginning when he like left a penis on her desk because I was kind of like, I'm American, so I'm just like the disrespect. And then like she like left a penis to him right back. This is rated 18 plus, right?
Yeah.
Just okay.
I think it is.
So I think that Luke is actually the one who had to grow on me, but I do actually really love his character now. And I have to, there's a lot of characters that I loved from the get-go. Like I thought Camille was so sweet. I knew she was going to be, they had to make her as likable as possible. But Mindy's just like, she's funny and she's cool. And she like kind of has an out there life, which means that when she contributes to the conversation, it's just a little bit off. And like, I love that. I love people like that. Those people are my favorite.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I I feel like we're all on the same page with Mindy just being an immediate favorite. Because I mean personally, like, come on, it's Ashley Park. How do you not like Ashley Park? Man, anyways, but like her character was a bridge between two different cultures, I feel. And
hmm.
she was like, "Oh, sad American stranger. Here, let me be your friend." And I loved it. I loved that entire setup of like the introvert extrovert thing of like this little introvert minding their own goddamn business and the extrovert's like, "Oh my god, I like you, you're gonna be my friend," and then just like devour them. I feel like it's the same situation. Even though she's
Except
not.
it's like the friend, it's like type A friend and type B friend is the
Yeah.
Yeah.
difference. It's like instead of it's like the introvert expert, it's like, okay, you need to learn to chill. You're up here, you needed to bring it down here.
Yes, exactly. And I think one of the characters, because all of them kind of needed to grow on me, but I would say Julien. Julien was one of those characters of like, I don't know if we can trust him yet, to becoming like, oh my god, we can absolutely trust that person, and let's have fun with it.
And can I say something I really appreciate about Julian's character was they had a turning point in their friendship in the show where they really could have easily turned it into like, oh, now we're enemies.
Mhm.
Um, and instead they still kept them friends. And like once again, it seemed almost like it was still part of the French culture where it was like a workplace thing stays a workplace thing. Like we're enemies now, but I'm still coming to your dinner party.
Mhm.
Like, and I thought that was like really cool of his character because like he could have just been bitchy about it, but he wasn't. Instead, he decided he's like, hey, like competitors as friends because like she stole his client at work, like that wasn't
Yeah.
cool. But because I realized I didn't give context.
Oh, yeah,
So
it was
like
a low blow.
for those who don't remember, he was kind of floundering with his first client, and so she overstepped and she gave a solution. She basically stole it, even though she was well intending. So he was like, no, this is war. But despite the no, this is war attitude, they were still good friends and they still like had that camaraderie outside of work. And I thought that was really cool. It's something that like I feel like in our culture probably wouldn't happen as much. Like that
Yeah.
resentment would carry through to the personal relationship. It would have been like, I can't believe you did that, lose my number.
100. Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm thinking about it, I'm like, "Oh, I do have some old coworkers that are no longer coworkers, but god damn it, they have my cell phone number. Should I be worried?" Americans. All right. Uh let's see. Q says, "I'm just peachy." Hmm, peachy. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
peaches.
Let's talk about the omelet. The omelet pan, the omelet triangle is what I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be called the omelet triangle because there was love, but it all got messed up even worse because of the omelet pan. Let's talk about that. That relationship. Like,
Or should we talk about the whole thing is such a mess. It hurts. I just wish they would stop. Camille could do so much better. Okay, let's start there. I'm sorry. Like, whatever, he can cook, he's French, but like she's hot. She's a champagne Harris. Like, what? She's super cool. She's super kind. She wants to support the person she's with, like unconditionally. She's amazing. And then she's here with this guy who's just like sloppy seconds. And it's like, girl, you could do so much better. And like just they I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts. Camille could do better. Even if she's petty at the end, I don't blame her at all. I think she was 100% in the right. That relationship is 90% of why I can't bring myself to like Emily.
Totally what she does to Camille playing around like that. It's just so disrespectful. It's like, oh my god.
And she lies again
constantly,
and again. And she's like, Camille's like, well, you thought, I know what happened. You thought we broke up and like, now we're back to like, and like, so of course it's fine that it happened. And because it happened only that one time, right? And then Emily just looks her in the face and goes, yeah, right. You know, like a bitch. So
I like that lean in. Yeah.
Sorry, it just makes me
It
so
works.
mad.
It works.
She got real close. Oh my goodness.
I didn't even talk about the omelet. You guys can handle that. I'm too worked up.
Okay. How about
Those got to be some damn good omelets for just everyone to throw judgment like out the window. Come on.
To deal with that much drama, they must be
Yeah.
damn good omelets. You bring up a good point.
cute? And he says with bacon, chopped ham, and mozzarella cheese and roast beef. Yes,
It's
I'm
not
weird. No, you're
weird.
not weird. Right.
But that does sound like I would be suffering afterwards in my intestines.
Oh yeah. Twilight and I would be
Worth it in the
besties.
moment. Be worth it in the moment.
Michael,
Okay.
tell us.
Tell you what.
Tell us. Like, go for it. It's your turn.
Give us that croissant.
This is
I guess they have tea over there, but you know, give us that dark coffee.
Yeah,
Give us
she
that
drinks Starbucks
wine.
too, right?
wine.
No, I'm trying to think something French that you can sip and drink and gossip over.
They spray a lot of champagne. That's what
That champagne. Give me that champagne.
Champagne. There you go. That's what it's called. Yes. But Camille is so in the right to be angry and frustrated at what Emily does. And like what you were saying, Celeste, it's why I don't like Emily as much as I should, because she loves Gabrielle unconditionally, you know, had her, even the parents like him so much. And the parents offered, you know, here's money if you want to run your own restaurant instead of going to Normandy. But he says no. And he goes to Matthew, I can't pronounce it. I'm not French, but the owner, the other,
Antoine.
There you go. I have notes, but they're the wrong notes apparently. But it's Antoine, yeah, and he goes to Antoine, and he's like, why? And it's so. Camille deserves better. She could do better, and I guess I could understand that whole dynamic of being in love with somebody you've been with for 5 years. I think she said, yeah, 5 years, and so there was that commitment and everything, and it just, yeah, it's she could do better. I'll just say that.
Oh yeah. I agree.
After all that she's offered and all that he's like pushed away or denied or rejected, it's like, why are you? How much longer can you handle that kind of rejection or kindness, kind gestures and whatnot? So
Yeah, and like, I get it. he wants to be his own man and reach his own successes and whatever. He doesn't want the handout from the rich family. Okay.
It could be a culture thing too, yeah,
It
because it's
could
not
be.
only it's not a 2020 thing, or 2022 thing where it's okay. I mean, I guess it's okay here, to let down your guard, admit, you need help. I guess over there that doesn't translate over there.
Well, they like talk about it in the show where Antoine's like, I completely understand because, you lose the girl, you lose your restaurant. If that relationship doesn't work out, he lost everything he worked for. But I think that the reason why he didn't want to accept was because he already had a crush on Emily. And he knew that. And he didn't really want to commit to that sort of favor when he really wanted to be with this other girl. Because he was 100% ready to leave Camille. He's obsessed with her.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's like, oh my God, exotic American being really weird. I'm intrigued.
I'm gonna go to Paris prepared. I'm gonna know French.
I know, that's how it would work.
Yo, I will say, if you learn French and then go to France, I feel like they appreciate the effort that you put into it. Because, like, the way some people were treated when we were over there was a little more on the challenging side than me being like, merci beaucoup. And like listening to how they say things, it's super chill out there. Like, I thought I had to learn the formality of like speaking French and whatever, but like when we got there, they were like, bonjour, merci. I was like, oh, okay, we keeping it with one word. I like this.
I've heard two different things. I've heard, and so you can tell me which one's real. I've heard from people that they love if you make any sort of attempt, that like as long as you're trying to speak French, then they appreciate that. And then I've heard that there are people who get so furious if you butcher their beautiful language.
I get that.
And I'm like, I'm so scared. What if I put sound because there's a J there, but there is no sound. There's just a
I feel like it depends on the people too, because like there are, the hotel people, they dig it. They think it's almost hilarious. Some of them think it's hilarious. Others are like, oh my God, this fucking American again.
Not another tourist.
Yeah, but they're the ones that seem more friendly, like people that give off something a little more friendly than another group, they would really appreciate it.
What's his name? Her name?
What? Who?
Their name?
Oh,
the
no.
Ghost.
There's a ghost, like the name?
There's a ghost that Becky.
Oh wow.
Becky's the ghost that hijacks her internet. I learned about her recently.
Never thought to name my ghost until now. So I'm gonna do that if I ever encounter one.
Mine's name is Trent.
Trent?
Trunt.
Trunt.
Trunt. Like Trent with a U.
Trunt. I like that.
But I don't even know what I was saying.
Sorry.
I think something about like finding an Asian hole in the wall. Two people in our party spoke Japanese, and they were just like,
yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, like, oh, okay, cool. You're not just Americans.
You're Americares.
We Americans.
Can try to speak French, that is. Sorry, that was not for. Sorry. That being said, I am going to break into my next item, if that's okay.
Yes.
So for those who are just joining us, I went to this wonderful little bakery today that was a French patissier called Artelis. We will be tagging them in our Instagram tomorrow if you want to check them out, or if you're in the area and want some really good treats. And I got these macarons because, France. They put in this beautiful box for me, and I'm like scared of ruining it. Okay. It's okay, tiny corn dog. We're all just American here. But remember, we're Americans.
Ringard Americans.
Ringard. So look how beautiful these are. And listen to what these flavors are. First of all, look how gorgeous. All right. So this one I think aesthetically is my favorite. And he picked like an extra beautiful one for you guys, by the way. I told him I was going to be streaming these. Like, look how beautiful.
I like
So
that
this
brush
one's
effect they have. Yeah.
right.
Yes,
It's tilted.
Mega Sportega.
Oh wow, and I'm not in focus. Yeah. Hey, Sportega. Hi.
They said those are amazing. I kept my box.
Yes. So I've actually brought to Sportega some of these before. Not these ones specifically, but other treats that they have. But this one is Earl Grey and chocolate. Then I got the vanilla because they said it was really good. And then I got this one was, oh crap. I practiced saying this like 4 times for you guys. And now I cannot remember what it's called. It is in, listen, I did my research on this thing too. It is in the family of the cranberry. I'm so disappointed in myself right now.
I'm going to look this up right now.
I know.
It's in the cranberry family, and it's often used in like black currant type wines. And it has a bit of a tart flavor, which I thought would be really delicious. And then this one is a yuzu macaron. So it is that orangey citrus taste. I
yuzu.
know.
I heard yuzu.
Dude, not gonna lie, I almost like messaged you. It was like, can I drop some of these off so you can enjoy them with me? Like,
oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna do that next time.
Like, yes, but I literally just got home.
Oh damn. Okay, no. So Sportega's had these, like these ones specifically. Hold up. So it's great. Yeah, no, Sportega's in there. Yeah. So should I try that one first? I think I should try that one first since it was mentioned. I'm so pumped for this one. It's gold. It feels fancy.
So fancy.
Getting some of that ASMR.
Was it ASMRing still? Sorry about that.
No, it works.
Didn't mean the mukbang in your ear.
It works.
I'm sorry, Michael. When it's my show, when I'm the host, it's all about the weird food ASMR stuff. No weirdness. No weirdness.
No weird. I love it. It's like, oh my gosh, it must. If it sounds that good, it must taste good. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. So you're correct, because what makes a good macaron, as everyone knows, is the cookie. Mm-hmm. If you're able to achieve that magical, fluffy ness without it collapsing or melting or what have you. I have never successfully made a macaron, for the record. I have not been able to pass the flip test where you like flip it over your head to make sure the ring's like thick enough so it doesn't fall out. They definitely did. This is perfect. It's fluffy with like a light, crispy outside. It is absolutely delicious.
Ortega said, "Can you turn up the crunch, please?"
Can I turn the crunch? Wait, like, was it when I bit or like? Yes. I'll do that.
So hold on. I'm going to pump your audio like way the fuck up.
I just want to say that we should definitely make a channel points for ASMR, and I will come prepared.
Do the crunch. They're saying more crunch. I don't know how you can make it more crunch.
I don't know how to more crunchy.
Those first few bites, oh my gosh, those few, yeah. You nailed it. Yeah. So
the sourness is absolutely delicious. I'm gonna try to talk quieter because you turned me up. The sourness is absolutely delicious. I like this one more than the Earl Grey, I have to say. Now we're gonna crunch the yuzu.
And Q
this is said, ASMR stream now.
The Q said that's a good crunch. So hold on.
Crunch.
Swapping the camera.
Wow, that tasted like I picked that from my garden. That is so fresh. That is the most refreshing macaron I've ever eaten. I am not exaggerating when I say that. I can be hyperbolic. This is not one of those times.
See, all I got, hold on. All I got is this ASMR for you. Hold up. I got you, bros. Oh wait, hold on. That was
Somebody
horrible.
clip it.
Okay, ready?
Oh.
Oh, that was my wrist. Just kidding.
Oh no. That is not the ASMR anybody asked for.
So about Emily in Paris. Yeah, because we're nearing the we're getting close. My God, we haven't even started on season 2.
No,
Okay, so
it's okay. That's about as much as we understand of season 2, anyways. It's about 10 minutes.
There we go. So to sum things up, something. Perfume dude buys the chef dude's restaurant. Emily somehow rebrands really shitty champagne into Panel.
drink that you spray, not
sprayed
drink?
champagne.
Spray champagne.
And
Champagne, you like have
Champagne.
it's in a company.
yes. So, and let's see, what are we missing? There was an Alfie guy that ended up not working anyways. And then Emily and Luke slept together after Luke broke up with Camille with the intent of moving away, and that didn't happen. So, in a question, did they break up? Because if it's only because of him moving, which he doesn't, does that void the breakup?
Is this that friends argument?
I was gonna say
Were
that.
they
We
on
were
a break?
Yeah.
They definitely made out before they broke up, so I think it's a moot point. They definitely hooked up on multiple occasions before any of that happened. So like that's a bullshit excuse, and Cammy deserves better.
No, fair. I didn't mean. I
When you
didn't
feel
mean
that
Luke.
tension.
No, you're good.
Nope,
No, you're
that's
good.
my
I
bad.
didn't listen at you.
Jesus Christ, no, not Luke. What's his stupid name?
Oh,
I was gonna say Luke. Wow, they got
Gabriel.
No, I'm
Gabriel's
talking
the
about
chef.
Gabriel.
Gabriel's the chef.
Gabrielle, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, I kept calling him Luke.
Oh,
Duct Tape and Dreams is like, Luke? They're like on a break, like friends? No.
That would make
100% my bad. I was supposed to do my homework and I did not. No,
take you
Gabrielle.
out on a date to the cemetery.
Camille and Gabrielle. And then let's get the wheel back in running.
That's a good Frozen point.
All right, we're back. We have her again.
Okay, let's get the ball rolling again with Camille, Gabrielle, Emily, the nightmare trifecta.
The weird omelet pan shaped omelet pan.
The omelet pan triangle. The omelet pan love triangle.
Wait, did you ask like our thoughts again, or
But were they on a break?
Were they on a break? So
I shared my thoughts. Well, you, Mike.
I think they were broken up. That was it. Camille pretty much made her point, and yeah. So I'm going to side with Camille because I sympathize with what she went through and all the bullshit that we can say bullshit, right?
Yeah, we're 18 plus. You're fine.
So yeah, we can. I with all the bullshit that Emily and Gabrielle put her through. Yeah, so she has the right to be angry and frustrated, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, season 2. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Camille knows about them too, and is very, very angry about it. While Ashley goes off and meets these band people and are like, oh my God, I want to perform too. Well, instead of working in a drag queen bathroom and singing one song.
Handing out mints.
Yeah. So let's go back to season 2. But before we do, let's see. Duct Tape and Dreams said the 3 disasters, they're all horrible, and Mindy is best with her BF. Only relationship that matters. And bull poop is a bad word, though.
I disagree about that being the only relationship that matters. I mean, who can forget the iconic matchup that was Pierre and his creme brulee cups?
Oh my god.
No, but sorry, that was off topic. Sorry, I just like.
If you want to de-stress, though, I want to make a whole tray full of creme brulee and just start cracking away.
You know what makes me want to do that? Their relationship. Like, I think that Gabrielle needs to make some creme brulee, sit down with all of them together, and they could just bang one out on the creme brulees, not each other. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead of the destruction room, where you get the hammer and break glass or whatever, smash the car, you get the creme brulees.
Yeah.
Therapy.
What do we do with these broken creme brulees? Let's give it to our friends.
Hey, I would eat
made us grumpy. Oh, if you can eat a dozen creme brulees. I can't.
I think I actually might be able to with enough determination, with enough motivation. I think that my main thought for the three of them, because every time I try to think of like how to sum up how I feel about them, I think the only thing that truly illustrates it is multiple times an episode, whenever the three of them were sitting together, I would say out loud, "Oh my God, stop talking to each other. Just please stop." Like, it was so unhealthy. It was so dysfunctional. Like, there's just passive aggressive comments and like guilt and like, just stop hurting each other. Go your separate ways. It's okay. Stop forcing it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
We could have 3 separate storylines, please. So we don't have to worry about
3 spin-offs.
Boom. Give us the spin-offs.
I just want Gabrielle to be only a cook show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a reality
Learn to
show.
make all those.
Like Hell's Kitchen, but Gabrielle and friends.
Yeah.
Walking out during, the opening of his restaurant.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. And welcome to insert restaurant name that I don't remember here. Today.
I remember it was going to be the place next door or something like that. That's what Emily suggested.
Oh yeah.
That was the only good thing.
Paris.
That was the only thing I liked about it. It's like, wow, she made a really good suggestion.
Food Wars Paris, yes.
Absolutely brilliant.
100. And then is that a challenge? Eating a dozen creme brulees? Celeste, what do you think? Michael,
We can make this happen.
We might.
I mean,
we can make this happen. That could be a whole episode.
Yeah, ASMR.
By like the fourth one, I'd be like, guys, make it stop. No more creme brulee.
Or we can start with a dozen, and then as soon as, like, points or whatever, like, you can eat as many as you can and then tap out.
Guys, think of the ASMR.
Oh, the crack sound.
ASMR.
Crack sound.
We have our ASMR set up.
Okay.
Season 3, I'll do that.
I know. Yes. Michael, you said it. This is going on YouTube. This is going on all the podcast platforms. This is going to stay on Twitch.
Oh.
We are going to remember, and we're going to make it happen. I can eat a few thousand calories in one sitting. I've done it before.
Yeah.
I had to run a marathon before that.
I've seen that. It's terrifying to witness.
Bougie binging. I like your people, Celeste. You guys are
They're
cool.
good people.
You guys
They're
are
good
cool.
people.
And we only have like maybe 10 minutes.
We only have 10 minutes left and I still have one more treat.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what you have.
Okay. Celeste, what do you have to eat?
I don't know if it's going to make yummy noises, but it sure is going to be delicious. I got a classic chocolate eclair. I should take it out. Wow, it's so pretty. I don't know if I can show you guys properly.
There's a shine to it. So that's already, yeah.
It's beautiful. I don't know if there's sound. We're going to find out.
Oh, it's a chocolate filling instead.
Oh, chocolate cream.
It's a chocolate croissant.
Yeah.
They also had vanilla, and then they had blueberry, which I was very curious about.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah, you guys really got to go here. If you guys are in the LA area, please. Very delicious, very rich. Makes me wish I had some milk.
How's that
Definitely
water
something-
tasting now?
Much needed. No, but it's super delicious. It's just something I would definitely either have milk or tea with and possibly share with a friend, just because it is very rich and very decadent. And it's just one of those things that you're just like, that is delicious. I'm good and satisfied after 2 bites.
That's amazing. I think we're gonna have to do a season 2 next week, Michael, if you're down. And I'm just gonna message Sabina and be like, "Hey, Sabina,
but
so I said,
I'll see what I can do.
oh, you got a
I have
thing?
to see if I'm working, but if otherwise
I do have a thing next week.
Ooh.
It involves the happiest place on earth. Or the other happiest place on earth, the neighbor.
Oh,
So yeah.
okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Arguably I like that one more. I think that they have alcohol, if it's what I'm thinking.
There you go.
Hey, okay, that's yeah. He just verified. It's the adults Disneyland.
Mhm.
It is. You can walk around with it too. So yeah.
Oh, it's like New Orleans. No potato laws. Did you know, this is such a weird send off, I'm so sorry, but did you know that in New Orleans, you're not allowed to they were really mad because you couldn't have open drinks inside your car anymore. Yeah, because they have like drive-through margaritas and stuff there.
Oh.
So they got around this by using straws.
Interesting.
The law is merely a guideline in there. It's
And since it's
fascinating.
known as the French Quarter, they should do a season 2 or season 3 episode in the French Quarter.
Oh my god, what if they went like
Just for
America.
fun.
Yeah, they can see American French. Could you imagine Sylvie in New Orleans?
Oh my god.
During Mardi Gras too. How's that?
Yo. But all right.
It might be cool with like all the
Wait.
toplessness though, because it's France. It's like not a big deal there. That was
Yeah,
another
that's her
culture
year
shock
end,
that was in there.
basically.
Yeah.
She's there for a year, right? So she can say, "Come here."
Well, I don't know. After the end of the second season.
Oh.
That's right. I still have to catch up. So I'm not
Perfect.
fully caught up, guys.
So, hey guys, thanks for joining us for Basic Binges on Emily in Paris season 1.5.
We didn't even get to talk about the letter because you guys were talking about the bad French. You know, that there was a badly written French
Oh my
letter.
God, from season 2. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back on season 2. Hold on.
Week.
That was on season 2, right?
Me accused her of being an illiterate, sociopath. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was like, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So Stephanie says
drama.
yes.
But
It's
we're
a
at
lot.
1.5, season 1.5.
So yeah, season 1.5, which means we're gonna have to come back to Emily in Paris to finish, to again go through season 2 a little bit and then finish it off with more treats, hopefully.
Maybe I'll bring a like savory thing next time, because in season 2,
Right.
Gabrielle makes this truffle steak that looks really good. So
And
Okay,
then we
see, I
meet
didn't know
Sylvie's
that.
husband. Oh, the restaurant.
oh yes, Laurent G.
Yes.
Yo. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back to that. But thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Megas Ortega. We're glad you're here for these weird moments too.
Yep. But here, I want to do shout outs to my guests, Michael and Celeste. Please tell us where people can find you. Let's start with Celeste.
Hi, I am Celeste. I post a lot of body painting and makeup stuff. You can find me on Instagram as Celestial Either, as you can see somewhere around here. That's probably the best place to find me. And Twitch, here, that's right. I'm on a hiatus right now, but I will be returning to Twitch eventually, and I will be doing body painting streams. I will be doing some non-talk streams, and I will be doing some gaming streams. So.
Gaming! Woo-hoo.
And thanks for having me. I had a ton of fun.
Yay! And Michael, where can people find you?
Well, you can find me at I am Michael Jaley on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I guess I'll have to launch Twitch and TikTok too pretty soon, using those names. You can find my writings at We Live Entertainment, The Nerds of Color, That's in LA, Geeks of Doom. Yeah.
Woo-woo. Yay! And you can find me at Nom Talk Network. I kind of share it with the team for the most part. And then I tag myself sometimes so you can go see the worst content I've ever put up, called my personal account. But Nom Watch Review and Basic Binges are now in podcast form. If you miss our live streams, which obviously currently you're not, but maybe you're watching this on YouTube, so yeah, you did. Don't worry. You can also listen to it the next day on Google Podcasts, Breaker, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Subscribe and review, please. And then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and here on Twitch and Instagram. All our platforms are usually at Nom Talk Network. Nom Talk Network. Yes. And yeah, I guess tune into our next show, which is going to be this Friday, where Nom Watch Review will be reviewing the up-and-coming Pixar's Turning Red, which you can watch on Disney+. This is not sponsored. Disney, give me your goddamn money. Thank you. Until then.
Then we should probably stop cussing.
I was like, I should probably stop. but
listen, Disney, we're willing to clean up our act.
I'm willing. If.
BS. I'll say BS.
I was like, I'm willing, if and only if. But yeah, until Friday, my name's Stephanie. Thank you, Michael and Celeste, for being here on the show on Basic Binges, reviewing Emily in Paris Season 1 with a lot of ASMR deliciousness. And the rest of y'all, have a great evening.